oh. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Just relax.
Warning, this video has strong language from the start and references to suicide along with extreme paranormal activity. You have been warned. It's been recorded between two different groups on one evening.
What's on YouTube? People out there from all over the world, my name's Steve Taylor and I am here for Paranormal Explorers UK, and right now I'm at a haunted farm in the middle of the countryside at a place where there is some people around, but we're going to be inside of some haunted abandoned barns where there's supposedly a demon. We're going to be getting inside this place, guys, checking it out and see what it's all like. But the best bit, we're going to be opening a haunted Ouija board which somebody summoned Zozo the demon with, and we're going to be opening it inside from its wrapping. This has come from a haunted museum in effect. They didn't want it because after a burglary and loads of bad things had happened, it got sent to myself. I've had it. Since I've had it, I've been robbed. My friend stored it. He had a fire. It got stored again in another place and there was trouble happened there. Then a boat got loose on a ramp and slammed into a car that it was in. Then the guy who transported it here, his tyre blew out and he hit a tree. So guys, I'm talking about really scary things. And we're going to be checking it out in a minute, guys, so let's get to this one. Let's do this. Here we need to go to a haunted woodland. Now the woodland we're about to get used to is creepy as I hate it. I was actually pulled down in here on the other side of this river. We're walking across this river, and you can see this. Now you can't see that down there. Whoa, that was really weird. What has happened there, dude?
It's turned off.
Turned off. You guys are with me. All of a sudden, it turned off. My camera said low battery, just went straight off. It's not a low battery, the battery's full. I've got plenty of batteries with me, but it's full and just went off on us. And we're just stepping foot into the suicide forest right now. This is gonna be sketchy. Oh, it's dark. Now it's inside of here where people took their own lives many times. So I'm a bit sketched out about coming across here. See that my screen keeps going really blurry. The fence ends here, guys, so be really careful because you can literally fall in the river. And we can see the drops. Oh, you guys can see that's so blurry. Oh, it's really blurry on my screen. Bit which is just at the side of us here to where we actually found a guy hanging. This is a site to where I experienced something a little bit unnerving, and as I came across, guys, I watched a man. I can't remember in my mind, and part of me in my nightmares I kind of think I seen him hang himself, and the other part of me I just don't know because it was such a shock at the time. But I came across the bridge, I come down the steps, and I literally came across the pathway. Some noises on that side of me. Literally came across the pathway, and I heard, whether it be just a snap of a twig or something, but it sounded like it was a big crunching snap. And when I spoke to the police, they said it was more like his neck, which I heard. And I actually cut him down from the tree himself and lay him down here, and we tried to save his life. His neck was snapped, he was dead, there was nothing we could do. So we're going to try it, guys. We've got a spirit box. What's your name?
Hannah.
Hannah's got the spirit box. Hannah, I want you to ask if there's any spirit with us. Listen.
Is there any spirits with us?
Spirit, if you're with us, can you tell us how many's in our group? Right. Swear to God, that's it. So basically where we're standing right now, in front of us is where a guy actually came, unhappy with his life, whatever was the reason, and he got up into these woodlands here. He didn't just put the noose around his neck, he actually slit his wrists before stepping off a tree log and hung himself. He'd done a real number on himself. And it was here I was being cheeky and antagonising many years ago, and Alicia got pulled to the ground right where we're standing. And for that reason, I hate speaking about where we are, and I've put the light on me so I can't see the darkness out there, because every time I don't, I swear to God, I'm hearing things. I see black things moving and it freaks me right out. Saying that, I'm going to turn around and look over that way. Oh shit! Oh my God, it's my shadow. I see black things moving. Can you see my shadow right now? Out of the corner of my eye, that was a person. I just freaked myself right out. You're not going to see it, guys, but my shadow is reflecting against the trees over there, and as I turn you around facing that way, I see my own shadow and I freaked out. Okay, right, turn it up. So it's up there, up that hill somewhere where the guy hung himself. Come down here, guys. Come down here, spend down here at 3 AM in the morning. Not what you need. You definitely don't want to get lost inside the woods. I'm right now trying to see where I'm going to and struggling. I'm going to follow through this way. Man, this place is creepy as hell. Right where we're walking right now is where a man in black haunted who dragged his leg behind him, and they hear, as heard to him go, they hear all sorts of creepiness. But this is the area where the Satanist is behind me. Right, I'm going to flip you guys around so I can see what's coming ahead. See these old fridges? See, this is what we do in Urban Explorers. We kind of get into things and you just find stuff and you're just like, oh, crutches, don't touch them. Because like old people die and stuff on this park and that. Someone's haunted crutches. That's someone's haunted crutches. So it's in the fridge. Proper rank mould and stinks. Do you want to buy it? 20 quid. Dude, random chair just sitting there. Where? Right, guys, so here we stand inside one of the barns now. Behind me here, there's, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a roof behind me, top and underneath there. Can you see it? See like that there? There, look at that. See it on that side and everything, all the blistered paint and everything. The guy, you can see the focus of the fire where it was down there, and basically it was this big old table, and what he did, he actually wrapped plastic sheet over the top of the table and put bricks around the edge of it, climbed. He literally turned a gas bottle on and tried to gas himself and commit suicide. All of a sudden the place went up in flames, like it burnt him alive inside. He was absolutely horrific. Spirit, if there's any spirit around me who wants to communicate with me, can you give us a sign, make a noise? Do something. Oh. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Just relax, just relax, 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 relax. Just relax. Thank you. I do thank you for that. If there's any other spirit I want to move, or if that's you who did that, can you move it further? Can you push it towards me more? Shit myself there, sorry guys. The fuck? That's when it stops. If that was you who moved that there, Did this belong to you? I mean, can you make a noise or something, or bang, or move it again? Check this old machine out, check this. Can you remember these guys? Do they still do these for kids? Do they still do these?
I think so.
Take contactless now though.
That's pretty cool, man. But that's worth some money, you know. That's like retro as they come, isn't it? So guys, what we've got here is this app called Necrophonic. I'm going to turn it up as loud as I can get it. And this should only make a noise and get words if there's any... Shit, what was that? No way, no way. I can't see.
No, sorry, I failed.
Just... Whoa, okay, so this shit's moving and stuff by itself. Right, okay, we're going to start this and see. We've obviously got spirit with us. I swear to God, it's a ghost. If there's spirit here, can you tell me your name? Is that a child ghost? Did I say yeah? Yeah, that was a, did you hear that? That was a clear, yeah. If that is a small girl that's with us right now, did you die here in the fire? Did that say fire? So the girl that said help. I'm gonna just get me bearings a second. I'm just gonna listen. That's a boy and girl. Did you hear it? There, boy. We've got children here. Boy, girl. That said leave. Spirit, if this is you, if that is it a boy and a girl that's here? Or, because I know that there was 3 of us died. Yeah. Are you in the room with us now? I am. What did that say? Boy. If the boy's here, was it one of you who moved that thing in front of us? It was. Who moved it? What, that's it? Oh, someone said, someone said, come on. Remember, this can't say words, it can only say phonetics. Do you have a message for us? Battery's running dead. Shh, listen. I swear to God I could hear old music box. In the distance was like do 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 like sound. I'm going to turn this off for a bit, guys. That's going to be on all night trying that. But that was quite interesting. I'm going to come back to that maybe. But this here this is what sketched me out though. Check this out though. What the hell? Right, guys, follow me in. Mind the wetness. Big hole in the wall now where the window is. Oh, spooky. So, right, the situation in this Ouija board, you guys know the story behind the Ouija board? Some of you do, some of you don't. Right, the Ouija board's behind me. Basically, the situation's this. A good friend of mine had the Ouija board housed in a collection of haunted objects and someone burgled it. And when they burgled it, the...
What the fuck
was that?
No.
We all heard that there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Is that two then?
So what?
Is that two?
2 screams. That sounded like someone going, no, or something. What do you think? It's like sounding saying no. I don't know if you heard that back at home there, guys. You're on this journey with us, and that was spooky as shit. Right. So basically, they just want me talking about this Ouija board story. I don't think that's what I said. No. Basically, he had this in his collection. Some lads broke in, some chaps broke in, stole the only thing that we could recognise, mint Ouija board, smashed the glass. Now it was inside a glass case surrounded by salted crystals. Now, when it stole it, the lad's shop returned it petrified and pretty much begged him to take him off it. Mike, at the time, the guy who had it, literally turned around and says, "You're not bringing it past that threshold." He says, "I'm going to bring some paper out and you're going to wrap it up." And he says, "We're going to get rid of this properly." And the lads didn't know what to do, and supposedly Mike made them wrap it up. And he rang us up and said, "Steve, are you in the game for receiving a haunted item in the post?" At the time, I'm living in Newquay, surfing, living from a van, I haven't got a postal address. So I'm like, dude, I was like, send it down to us, but you're going to have to send it to like Newquay, like the place next to us, the board place. So he sends it over to the board place. Anyway, gets down, gets his paper wrap package, looked at it, big black crucifix on it and stuff like that, really creepy. You'll probably see it in the video, guys, when you watch the video, the first part of what I recorded. And I put it in my van, left it. Next day, somebody, I mean, out of the blue, no one gets robbed way down there. Next day, somebody breaks into my van, robs my van, steals my laptops, my phone, my everything, all our stuff gone, all my footage I've been recording, all gone, all stolen. Absolutely gutted. Then, that's bad enough. Then Jill realised he's got the Ouija board. She went, "It's a bloody Ouija board." Ever since that come, and the van didn't feel right. And our van's like all like a hippie, like, you know, peace, love, surfy kind of van. But inside we just felt really depressed. Jill was crying. She didn't want to sleep in the bed. She was, cause it's like someone robbing your house. I mean, they went for our underwear and everything, you know. So she was really upset about it all. And I was like, maybe it's just the way we feel. The energies are off. So I went and got a smudging done. So anyway, what happened was, I was, I get sick of this board. I'm like, listen, we need to put it somewhere, so we put it in the boating house next to us where it's going to be. I'm put it on top of our gear. Anyway, the day after that goes up in flames. So there was only a small fire, but they put the fire out anyway. We get the Ouija board out there, it's unharmed. I was like, okay. So my says, "Oh well, I've got this little Peugeot." He says, "I'm not going to be moving it till probably October, sticking in the boot of there." So it just turns out on that day though, some guy wanted his boat out of one of the like side bits, so he had to move this Peugeot, and literally, right, he reversed it. Now, he saved 30 people's life. Basically, he reversed his car in a massive 7-seater Roan gig, which is over 20 odd foot long, and weighs tonnage, was going up the back of the hill on the back of a car, and the thing snapped that tows it, and it actually came down the hill. At the same time, a friend reversed out, and the actual car, the boat smashed into the side of the car, destroying both side doors, pushing them right in, and shunting the car about 4 foot sideways. Otherwise, it would have went into a crowd of about 30 people who were standing watching an RNLI display, and it would have went straight through them, would have mowed them down, people would have lost lives or limbs. So, like, dude, that thing's in my bloody car. So I'm like, oh my God. So I said, listen, we'll get rid of it. So Jill, my partner, picks it up with her fingers like this, carries it through town, absolutely petrified, gets to the post office and sends it to Peter, who agreed he would send it over to himself. He went, "No, I'll never get it there, send it to my house." So I sent it directly to his house, told him it would be dangerous. So he picked it from the house. On the way to bring it down to leave it in the barn, he gets a blowout and hits a tree with that in his car. So he gets it and he leaves it in this corner. Now I know it's in here somewhere. I wasn't sure it was in this corner because it's been here for 5 months. So I wasn't sure where the hell it was. So we're standing here earlier on asking and saying, "Listen, Spirit, can you tell us where the hell it is?" Before we were looking for it, give us a sign. And all of a sudden, this thing here, this huge heavy duty snow shovel literally goes like that. And we shit bricks. It's got bloodstains on it though, in this top corner and stuff, and then down there as well. This is the packaging that it came in, and it had this like crucifix, as you can see, on one side of it. It had this, "Danger, do not open in your home." I mean, what did the postal dude think when he was he's like some right weirdos. Now earlier on we tried to use, I've got to say, man, like moved a little bit, but nothing really happened. However, when it happened, this sign thing behind us here banged against the wall, and we heard a knock over there as well. And the thing is, people say they might be attached to it, but as soon as you start using them, it releases them out. So it could be well inside the room, as long as it's not attached to any one of us. That's the main thing, and that's why it could be so bad. Right. Now I want you to say after me. I ask and command.
I ask and command.
Whichever spirit is here.
Whichever spirit is here.
On the thrice turn.
On the thrice turn.
To open up this board.
To open up this board.
To speak to us this eve.
To speak to us this eve.
And make communication with the dead.
And make communication with the dead.
We ask you now to answer our questions.
We ask you now to answer our questions.
Now stop.
Stop.
Whoa! Shit! It's alright. Right, fam, I'm having to bring this part of the video straight from my actual van. That was chaos, absolute chaos. So basically, we opened up the Ouija board, everything was absolutely fine. In seconds, the room just stank. It was just like the most rank, rotten egg smell you could possibly smell. It's filled all our nostrils, everything was absolutely horrific. Then, all of a sudden, I could hear like a scuffling sound. And man, we're about 30 feet away from the other side of this room. All of a sudden, what happened in the first part of the evening, because I've been in that barn twice on like tonight, and on the first part this evening, when I was in there, this shovel, this like huge snow shovel, threw itself over, and I was describing this to all the guys, and it was almost like the spirit or whatever it was thought, I'm going to do it again. I'm inside there, we're down by the Ouija board, and it just threw it down. Man, everyone screamed, I jumped up, my camera went off, I can't get my camera to come back on. I've got spare batteries, I put brand new batteries in it, won't come back on. I literally only got this camera, it cost me 600 quid, and I literally only got this camera June, July, August, September, and it won't come back on. So I'm on my phone right now, guys, bringing this outro to you guys. All I want to say is, if you like tonight's video, sorry I couldn't put like everything in that I can, because I'm going to put the main parts in it. The reason being is that it's just going to simply just be way too long. I've been recording now since probably about 5:30 this afternoon. It's just gone 2 AM right now. So I've got a lot of content to go through. I've been inside the barn that I've just come out of, that you'll see where we've had items thrown at us. I've been in there times. I've been in what I class as barn 1, where we got the Zimmer frame actually come at me, freaked me right out. I've been in there a couple of times. I've been in the woods. I've actually been in an old ruin as well, which I'm not going to put in this video. I'm going to keep for a separate video. I'm going to go back and redo that one, because it was super scary. There was things happening there which were absolutely amazing, but there's just going to be too much content for this one video. But guys, I hope you like the content in this video. I hope you've liked this little journey so far. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Well, I'm really trying to get my likes up on this page and trying to get more followers if it's possible, to see if it's worthwhile to bring you this kind of content. And hopefully it is worthwhile. If you like this, please subscribe, share the content around your friends on Facebook or whatever, even come and like our Facebook or Instagram. The links are on our channels page. Anyway guys, till next time, I'm Steve Taylor. Thanks for watching Paranormal Explorers, and we'll see you in the next one.